Imagine this. You've been working for months, saving every spare dollar, picturing yourself stretched out on a beach in Bali, cocktail in hand, finally taking the break you deserve. You open your laptop, type in Best Hotels Bali, and suddenly you're drowning. Dozens of tabs, hundreds of reviews, prices that fluctuate like a stock market chart, and two platforms at the center of the chaos. Media group. Frustrated traveler surrounded by open laptop and multiple browser tabs, person scrolling through endless hotel reviews on laptop, close-up of fluctuating hotel prices on travel site eStock, distribute equally, TripAdvisor, the old guard of travel reviews, and Google Travel, the silent giant that slipped into your planning without you even noticing. This isn't just about where you'll stay, it's about who you can actually trust to plan the trip of a lifetime. So, let's ask the big question. When it comes to TripAdvisor versus Google Travel, who really wins? TripAdvisor has been around so long it feels like part of the internet itself. Back in 2000, when people were still printing MapQuest directions and checking AOL Mail, TripAdvisor was already building its empire. It wasn't just about glossy hotel photos or curated brochures. No, TripAdvisor gave travelers a voice. Real reviews from real people, brutal honesty about threadbare sheets, ocean views that looked more like parking lots, or staff who went the extra mile to make your stay unforgettable. It created a community, and that community built trust. Millions of people sharing their unfiltered experiences, that became the heart of TripAdvisor. Fast forward 2 decades and Google stepped into the ring. But Google didn't come in with flashy marketing campaigns or slogans. Instead, it did what Google does best. It integrated itself into your life so seamlessly, you didn't even realize you were using it. Search for flights? You're on Google Flights. Look for a hotel? Google Travel is right there, tied into maps, showing you reviews, photos, real-time pricing, and even predictions on whether those prices are about to rise or fall. It's not loud, it's not flashy, but it's efficient, it's smooth, and in many ways, it's brutally effective. Let's talk about the experience. TripAdvisor feels familiar, even nostalgic. The site is stuffed with reviews, star ratings, rankings, and top 10 lists. But it also feels busy, sometimes too busy. Ads, sponsored placements, and endless scrolls of content can make it feel overwhelming. You might open a page for a Rome hotel and find yourself knee-deep in 200 reviews about the breakfast buffet alone. It's useful, but it's also exhausting. Google Travel, on the other hand, is, well, really sleek. You search, and within seconds you see a list of hotels on a map, complete with pricing, photos, and some quick filters. Want to stay under $200 a night near the Colosseum? Just 2 clicks and you've narrowed it down. Need flights that leave after work but still get you there before check-in? Google Flights has you covered, complete with these handy little graphs showing if you should wait or book now. It's honestly like having a personal assistant that's laser-focused on saving you time. But here's where things get interesting. Reviews. TripAdvisor's bread and butter is its depth of reviews. People don't just rate, they tell stories. They describe the noise at night, the friendliness of the staff, the surprise upgrade they scored, or even the nightmare they endured when the AC broke in the middle of a heat wave. These reviews feel human, filled with detail, context, and personality. You walk away not just with data, but with a sense of what the experience might actually feel like. Google reviews? They're shorter, snappier, often just a line or two, maybe a star rating. Helpful, sure, but not nearly as rich. That said, they're integrated with Google Maps, so you're not just getting reviews for the hotel, you're getting reviews for the cafe across the street, the taxi service nearby, and even the museum you plan to visit. It's holistic, and it's baked right into the ecosystem you already use every single day. Now let's dive into pricing. Here's the big reveal. TripAdvisor isn't just a review site anymore. It's a booking engine. It aggregates deals from Booking.com, Expedia, Priceline, and direct hotel websites. Sometimes you'll find incredible deals. Other times you'll feel like you're being nudged toward their partners rather than the best price. It can feel a little like shopping at a bazaar. You have options, but you're also being hustled. Google Travel, though, plays a different game. It's transparent. Brutally so. It lays out the lowest prices from multiple sellers, puts them in order, and lets you click through. No smoke, no mirrors. Just, here's the deal, take it or leave it. Add Google Flights into the mix, with price tracking features and predictive analysis. And suddenly Google isn't just competing with TripAdvisor, it's rewriting the rules. Airlines and hotels both hate and fear it, because it forces transparency, but for travelers it's a gold mine. But this battle isn't only about usability and pricing, it's about trust. TripAdvisor has decades of credibility. People still rely on it for the nitty-gritty details, for the truth about what's behind the glossy promo shots. But its history isn't spotless. There have been scandals, fake reviews, manipulated rankings, businesses paying for better placement. TripAdvisor has cracked down, but that reputation lingers. Google? Yeah, its reviews have issues too. There's spam, manipulation, all that stuff. But the thing is, since they're tied to real Google accounts, often linked with Maps check-ins, it actually makes them way harder to fake at scale. It's not perfect, but honestly, it just feels cleaner. Here's the kicker. Both platforms, they totally reflect two completely different approaches to travel planning. TripAdvisor is the community. It's like asking millions of travelers to give you advice over coffee. It's detailed, subjective, messy, and, well, human. Google Travel is the machine. It's precise, efficient, data-driven, and designed to just cut through the chaos. So, which do you want guiding your next adventure? Picture this. You're booking a hotel in Paris. On TripAdvisor, you scroll through like 500 reviews. You find someone who complained about noisy construction, another who totally raved about the croissants, and someone else who swore they saw bedbugs. It takes you 30 minutes to feel confident enough to hit book. On Google Travel, though, you filter by 4 stars, under $250 a night, near the Eiffel Tower, and in under 2 minutes, you're done. You know the price history, the location, the amenities, and you're good to go. One feels like asking a crowd of strangers for advice, the other feels like trusting an algorithm to do the work. The truth is, most travelers today use both. They'll check TripAdvisor for reviews, then hop to Google Travel for prices. They'll read personal stories, then use Google's Maps integration to plan logistics. The platforms don't just compete, they complement each other. But make no mistake, Google has its eye on total domination. By embedding travel into the very fabric of search, it's slowly making TripAdvisor feel optional. And in the ruthless world of online booking, optional can quickly become irrelevant. So, which one wins this showdown? The answer depends on what kind of traveler you are. If you want depth, nuance, and a sense of community, TripAdvisor is still your go-to. If you want speed, transparency, and integration, Google Travel is already winning. But here's the bigger story. This isn't just about booking a vacation. It's about the future of how we trust information online. Do we put our faith in the voices of millions of fellow travelers? Or do we hand the keys to an algorithm designed to be smarter, faster, and more efficient than all of us combined? The battle for your next vacation isn't happening in a glossy ad or a billboard. It's happening quietly. Every time you open your phone, every time you search, every time you dream about where you're going next. And the winner of this battle isn't just going to control how you book, it's going to control how you experience travel itself. So, what do you think? Are you Team TripAdvisor, loyal to the community-driven reviews, or Team Google Travel, letting the algorithm take the wheel? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because your story might just be the one that helps another traveler out there. And if you love digging into these hidden battles shaping the way we live and travel, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because the next deep dive is one you won't want to miss.